This is Jonathan Aggoff here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by unbeaten light heavyweight John Hedges, the gentleman, on a big card this weekend, the O2, Joshua Franklin. John keeps getting bigger, the performances are getting better all the time. Just assess the last sort of few fights for yourself.
I've been making the step up gradually. I've been taking on better records. My last opponent I faced was 3-0 with 2 knockouts. Now I'm fighting someone with 11 wins, 2 losses. So I'm showing people that I'm practicing what I preach. I say I'll fight anyone, and I'm making that gradual step up in the right time. I'm 20 years of age. Like I say, I'm in some massive cards, and I've got to take a massive appreciation and blessing that. And at the end of the day, I'm very blessed to be in this position. But I've worked my life for this, and I'm ready to shine.
You got Bocianski on Saturday. Fans will know him from fighting Tommy Fury on that Fury white belt in April. When you sort of looked at that fight, did you think, maybe you would be fighting him, or was this just it just came out of the blue?
Do you know what it was? I got offered a few different opponents, and when I looked at it, I wanted the one with the best record, and I went through, and Bocianski, I got to give it to him, he got himself a lovely record. It's 13 fights, like I say, 11 wins, and I actually thought Tommy Fury boxed very well against him. I thought Tommy Fury put a great display on. Compared to the Paul fight, he looked like a different fighter in my opinion. So I feel like he's going to bring it, and he's a very durable fighter, so I believe it wouldn't surprise me going the distance, but I'm there to do what Tommy Fury couldn't do and stop him.
That's what I was going to say. Like fans will be looking at it and thinking, can you do, I guess, a better job than him? But do you kind of have to put that to the back of your mind a bit, or are you actually thinking, I want to make a statement here and stop him, like you said?
I want a massive card, and at the end of the day, I'm there just to do me. If the stoppage comes, it comes, but if it doesn't, as long as I'm a composed fighter, and it's all about gradual improvements. It doesn't hurt me doing the 8 rounds, because it's going to work in probably a better effect than getting the stoppage. However, we all want the stoppage, so it's just gradual improvements. As long as I'm better than my last performance, that's all I can ask.
What's the chances you win on Saturday, knock this guy out, and then say, Tommy Fury, let's go?
100%. The zone, make sure that's captured.
I mean, it's realistic though, isn't it? Because you're both British fighters, light heavyweights, common opponent, and it could happen, right?
And to add to it, we're both from a travelling background, so we come from the same community. We're a very tight-knit community, travellers, so we all know the same people, and it's a great fight. And obviously for myself, what a massive fight on the platform it would get and things like that, but main eyes are on this Saturday. Let me do the business, and then we could hopefully be able to call him out after.
Tell me about who you've been sparring for this camp. Have you sparred anyone new?
I always spar good operators in-house, but as to mention, outside sparring, had a few rounds with Denzel Bentley when he was walking around a bit heavy, made sense. And to be fair, man, I've got to thank my sparring partners in the gym, Tommy Fletcher, Johnny Fisher's helped me, and Joel Bartel. So really, in-house sparring has been mainly for this fight.
And when are you looking at maybe getting a title? Maybe the end of the year?
I'm right in between weights at the minute. I'm very honest about it. I'm not making light heavy championship, and I'm under cruiser. So I've got to let my body develop, see where I feel comfortable at. I've told people this all the time. There's no rush with me. Obviously, it's so easy to be on these cards and say, I want this, I want that. But I'm not delusional, and I know when I get a title, I'm going to carry on pushing. So if it means it's this year, next year, it doesn't matter. When I get one, I want them all.
So you could actually go up to cruiserweight, say, for the next fight? Because I think you said to me before, you could even make heavyweight at some point, given sort of your stature and stuff.
If you look at me compared to other cruiserweights, and next to Peter here himself, he's a very talented heavyweight. I look the same size as them boys naturally. I'm 6'6", but I'm 20 years old, so that's the main thing. I've got to let my body mature, but I'm very honest. I'm not making light heavy anytime soon. 79.2 kg is killing me.
We like the honesty. John, just before I finish up, the big news obviously over the last few weeks is the Fury and Usyk fight not happening. As a fan, who's to blame for all of this?
I've got to say I'm a massive Fury fan, so I can never say a bad word about Tyson. And in boxing there's a lot of politics, and I'm not at that stage of my career where I believe I can give an honest opinion, because I don't know what goes on, and no one does. And that's the one thing I will say. You only see what's brought to light on media. You don't know what's going on in contracts and what's going on in people's personal life. Tyson's having another baby. He might not fancy it at this present time, but if the money was considerably right, it would make sense to take it. So you don't know. It's a bargain. In my opinion, you can't diss him. He's the best heavyweight at the moment out there.
Fair enough. John, appreciate your time. Best of luck Saturday, mate.